This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve IRVIN with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The man suspected in the death and disappearance of a Chandler woman is now in custody. Chandler police not saying how they found Timothy Sullivan, only saying it happened earlier this afternoon. More than a month ago, Amy Legans, known as Ruby to her family, disappeared in Chandler. Her body discovered near Central and Broadway last week. Also new tonight, the state Supreme Court dismissing the Attorney General's lawsuit over tuition rates at Arizona's universities. Attorney General Mark Brnovich first sued back in 2017, saying the Board of Regents violated the state constitution, which says public university tuition should be, quote, as nearly free as possible. The Supreme Court siding with previous rulings that Brnovich doesn't have the authority to sue the board. Because COVID cases are on the rise, Flagstaff is returning to stage 2 of its COVID re-entry plan. Starting Monday, City Hall and community libraries will be closed. All employees who can work from home should, and special events must be capped at 10. Essential services will remain in person and on site. No word on how long this will last. One major testing provider in the valley is asking for the state to step in and get more people tested. Embry Women's Health now asking the governor's office to deploy the Arizona National Guard to deal with a record number of patients, both looking for tests and testing positive. Now to the newest data on coronavirus in Arizona schools. The state dashboard updated a day early because of Thanksgiving. And based on the Maricopa County maps, there has been a lot of change in the last 6 days, with just about every district in the valley now in the yellow or red. That means moderate or substantial spread in those communities. Key takeaways from today's metrics: the highest numbers in spread are in the Southeast Valley, places like Mesa, Chandler, Gilbert, and Queen Creek. Their positivity rate more than 10%. Queen Creek Unified has the highest spread with 444 cases. All high school districts are in substantial spread, meaning they've had one metric in red for 2 consecutive weeks. Nearly all elementary school districts are also in the substantial spread, and nearly all unified districts are in substantial spread areas. Fountain Hills and Wickenburg, the only 2 in the moderate category. Some school districts use this map to decide whether to return to remote learning. Many, like Levine and Apache Junction, are already planning to return to remote learning on Monday. And we'll have to see if more districts skip the classroom for the rest of the semester. A time normally spent with family being spent apart, all in the name of safety. Sky Harbor Airport much emptier than it usually is on what would be usually one of the busiest travel days of the year. The Thanksgiving homecomings will have to wait. And for some ASU students, because campus is closed, it's not safe for them to go home right now. Senior Emma Vandenede was looking forward to going back to Minnesota to be with her family, but with COVID cases reaching dangerously high numbers in both states, Emma's parents told her to stay in Tempe.
We always will spend Thanksgiving together as a family. And I was really upset because I was really excited because this was the first year I was like, okay, I actually have some time to go home, and it's just really important for me to go home and be with my family just because we lost a family member, and I can't go home, so I'm just stuck here.
Emma does have an invitation to go to a friend's house for Thanksgiving dinner, but it is contingent on her friend's mom and sister testing negative for COVID. Southwest Airlines announcing how many of the hundreds of planned furloughs will be in Phoenix. The company filing a notice with the state showing 44 workers in the valley would be affected by mass furloughs scheduled for January. In all, the airline notified 403 employees nationwide and 1,500 more who are part of the Aircraft Mechanics Union.